can you legislate the behavior? Can you legislate the morality? All it will do is give rise to the anger more and more and more, and more you will keep on going away from experiencing the true love. Today there was an article on the internet that a girl a reporter, freelance reporter in UK wrote an article people do not like me because I am too pretty. That was the title of the article. I am too good looking. The internet went bonkers. How dare you? Nobody stopped that she may have used the wrong term. What she's expressing, how there is a bias in the society which is male oriented about the females. Male treats her differently than the female treats her. Had she used those terms, everybody would be okay. But she worded it in a way, the women mistreat me because I am prettier than all of them. They are jealous of my beauty. Both ignored the real issue. The listener, the reader, and the writer, both are completely blind. More blind they are, more they push these emotions down, further away they get from experiencing true love. Further they go away from experience godliness. So my objective here is not to analyze the problems of the world. We are addressing what opens us to experience that true love, that's our birthright. We are put on this planet to learn to love like God loves us. And you can learn that only in this physical body, only in a human body. This lesson cannot be given to a cat or a dog or a buffalo. Only you can learn this. You have the full capacity, full capability. The roots are already there. The seed is already there. You need to nurture it. As a gardener, when you put the seed on the ground and you don't tend it, what will happen to the seed? It will die, wouldn't it? You have to work and make the soil around it soft, then you need to water it, and if anything undesirable grows up around it, you have to take the weeds out so that they don't take the energy, only the energy goes to the seed. Isn't that true? The seed of love is in every single individual human body on this planet, no exception. Eastern culture doesn't have a better seed than the Western culture. A white man does not have a better seed than a black man, or a brown man, or a yellow nation. It has absolutely nothing to do with the time or the space or the geography where that human body was put. That seed was given unconditionally to every single one of us. but we don't nurture it. We don't tend to it. So I mentioned to you that the first weed that grows around us that takes us away from experiencing the true love is ego. And the second weed that will grow around it is your anger. And the anger is a byproduct. Anger does not have an existence of its own. Because the root cause of the anger is still ego. It is the ego that feels happy. It is the ego that feels hurt. If you come to me and say, I need $10,000 from you, I'm tight with my cash flow. I say, sure. Here. What will be your reaction? You'll feel good, won't you? Why are you feeling good? The ego has been supported. That will give rise to attachment. We will become friends. That friendship may turn into something even more. Because the attachment is developing. Why the attachment developing? Once again, why the attachment developing? Ego has been supported. Ego has been patted on the back. Let's go the other way around. I need $10,000 for you. I'm sorry, I don't have it. And even if I did, I can't give it to you. I need it. What would be your reaction? Of disappointment, isn't it? Maybe even an anger. Why is that? Ego just has been hurt. So the attachment and the anger have no existence of their own. They are the byproducts. They are the result of response by the ego. So if the anger arises in you, then it is not just the anger you are addressing. You should also be aware that ego is still there. Because without ego, you couldn't feel the anger. Look, it is the same tongue. You put the sweet on it, it feels sweet. But if you put bitter on it, it feels the bitter too, right? So if you say, I like sweet, but I don't like bitter. What is going to be the response? How do I accomplish this? I want to save the sweet portion and I want to get rid of the bitter portion. What would be the response? You can't. Because if you don't like a bitter, you have to get rid of the tongue that tastes the bitter. The moment you get rid of the tongue, guess what? The sweet is also gone with it. That's what we do with our ego also. I want to feel good, but I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to feel angry. I agree with you. Anger is no good. Anger takes me away from my true love. That's that creator. But my attachment with him should be okay. You can't do that. It's the same ego that's feeling the sense of attachment or sense of separation.